Hello, YouTubers again. Um, so the weather today is kind of chilly outside, and we just got over some real, very cold days, um, and it's kind of gloomy out. I mean, the sun is not really booming, so today is real relaxed, and I'm just now getting out of church, and I had a very good service today, and the whole weekend has been going pretty well for me. Once again, so a little bit about my weekend. So I'm a musician, as you all know, and I had a pretty hectic schedule, which is what I like, because when I have a hectic schedule, that means I'm making money, doing what I do, and that's playing the keyboard and piano. And so I was in a service yesterday at the funeral home, uh, and so the service started, and in comes the family, and so these two young ladies immediately grabbed my attention. I, I couldn't believe I played as well as I did because the girl who was singing gave me a thumbs up, like, great job, man. I was like, thanks. But these two young ladies, and I didn't know them. I never know who these people are, except they're family members of the deceased. But they were cutting up. I'm just gonna go and say it. They was acting out. And being like young folks, acting silly, you know. But I thought it was a very inappropriate time, though. Someone had just passed in their family. And so these two girls called themselves dating, going with each other. That was strike one right there. And so strike two was, like I say, their conduct. Very inappropriate. Because at a time of seriousness, you got to kind of know when. You know, my wife has a saying, know when, L. And so I understand what she means to definitely know when to let your hair down and make sure it's up. So the one young lady, computer went out?
No, it's just
Oh, that was after that wind.
I must have accidentally touched it.
We got some technical difficulties right now. Okay. So these two young ladies came into the sanctuary, into that funeral. And so one of the young ladies decides to stand up and pretend to start directing the choir. And there was no choir. She was doing all this for attention. And so I'm looking at her like, is something wrong with you? And Tiny little girl. Couldn't have been no more than 19, 20 maybe. And I'm just saying this because, once again, foolishness knocks at the door. And our minds listen and follow suit. And it's right in those areas, major mistakes. Now, thank God, nothing popped off. And thank God, none of the senior relatives didn't say anything to her, because I could tell the kind of child she was. She was one of them kind of kids. She had a mouth on her. You wasn't gonna tell her what she can't do and this, that, and the other. No, I could tell she had some business for whoever might wanna, you know, calm her down and to say, hey, look, we're not playing right now. This is serious. And so I said all that to say that young people, this message is for you. You got your whole lives ahead of you, so you think. It would be a great idea if you watch how you carry yourself, because you never know who might be looking. You never know who might want to bless you. You never know the grounds of which somebody judges another to make a determination, is that the child I'm a bless, or will they waste my blessing? You know? See, these are the way, that's some of the way I thought and still think, to help me stay on track myself. Because it's so easy to get away from right-minded thinking. That kind of carrying on, right-minded thinking is not encouraged like it used to be. Because as I looked across the room, it was a lot of adults looking at this young lady act a fool and giggling and laughing, while they father up there in the casket. So this particular kind of action is very unwise. It misrepresents who you are. And the reason why I still have hope is because I have some nieces and nephews who are in college at a very most vulnerable stage in their life, but they're taking it serious. They're knocking out good grades in school. How do I know? It's because I ask them, I talk to them. And I know their mom. Their mom is my sister, and she don't play. So it's a good thing to try to get around wisdom. Try to even portray what you would think wisdom would look like. Because it's a lot of serious things going on in the world today. A lot more serious than standing up trying to steal the show, acting like you singing to a crowd that's really not there. But I guess they was there, because they was the one in the background snickering and laughing, egging this little child on. So I just wanted to share this little particular with you, because also Hell is hot. Read Romans 6:23. The wages of sin. There's a price for sin. And I'm so glad too, by the way, that I found my niche to bring scripture to those who probably wouldn't go to nobody's church. But you can hear it on E.D. the Miracle Man's videos. Because I have a lot of testimony about the goodness of the Lord and all that I've been through and all that he's done on my behalf. So another good thing, I had a pleasant surprise to meet my cousin over my auntie's house. I'm not mentioning names, but it was just always good to see my cousin. He's a very interesting gentleman. We had nothing but fun times growing up. So I was very pleasantly surprised of his presence when I got over to his mom's house and saw him over there. So I'm done with my video. But before I go, for two things. My videos won't be as long anymore. They'll run about this short. And also, I need subscribers. And I'd like to hear your comments. I'd like to know if my videos are making you think. You know, that's the first thing. And then after thinking, if thinking can produce action to the good. So, you all take care, and God bless, and have a wonderful week ahead.